Many moons ago, deep within the heart of ancient China, nestled between mountains that touched the clouds and valleys filled with blooming cherry trees, there existed a small village. In this village, the air was sweet with the fragrance of blossoms, and the laughter of children echoed through the streets. It was a place where life flowed like a gentle stream, carrying with it the promise of peace and tranquility. In this idyllic village lived a young girl named Mulan. With eyes as bright as the morning sun and a heart filled with courage, Mulan was a dreamer. While other girls her age enjoyed the simple pleasures of village life, Mulan's gaze was drawn to the distant horizon, yearning for adventures beyond the familiar landscapes. She possessed a spirit that refused to be confined, a soul that yearned for challenges, and a strength that belied her delicate frame. As the eldest daughter of the respected warrior Fa Zhou and the caring Fa Li, Mulan's life was a tapestry woven with threads of bravery, kindness, and unwavering determination. Her father, once a renowned warrior, had hung up his sword, choosing the quiet life of a village elder over the glories of war. Her mother, known for her gentle wisdom and compassion, had instilled in Mulan the importance of integrity, empathy, and the strength that comes from standing up for what is right. Mulan's days were filled with helping her family and tending to their little farm, yet her nights were spent poring over her father's old tales of valor and heroism. Each story fueled her desire to break free from the confines of tradition and carve her own path in a world that often seemed too small to contain her dreams. Then one fateful day, a heavy silence fell over the usually cheerful village. The Emperor of China had declared war, and the Huns, a fierce nomadic tribe, known for their unmatched horsemanship and relentless spirit, were amassing troops at the border, threatening to engulf the peaceful kingdom. Fear rippled through the villagers as they prepared to send their sons off to war, hoping for their safe return. When Fa Zhou was summoned to join the imperial army, a shadow of worry crossed his face, for he knew the cost of war all too well. Though his blood still held the memory of his warrior days, his old wounds ached, and the thought of the battlefield sent shivers down his spine. Watching her father's face, Mulan's heart shattered into 1,000 pieces. She understood the weight of the upcoming journey, the dangers that lurked around every corner, and the possibility that he might never return. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the village, Mulan found her father in his old war room, surrounded by maps, weapons, and memories of battles past. With a heart full of determination, she entered the room and dropped to her knees before him. In a voice trembling with emotion, she pleaded, "Father, I am your daughter, and I cannot bear the thought of you facing the horrors of war once again. Allow me to take your place." Fa Zhou looked up, his eyes filled with a mixture of shock, disbelief, and pride. After a long pause, he reached out, his hand calloused yet gentle, and stroked her hair. "Mulan, my precious daughter, you possess the spirit of a true warrior, but this is a man's world, and I fear for your safety. No, my child, you must stay here where it is safe." But Mulan's resolve was as unbending as the mountains that stood guard over their village. She looked into her father's eyes, her own shining with determination. "Father, if I am not strong enough to protect my people, then who is?